Oh, come on then. Nigga talking about some types of people you shouldn't fight. Nigga, I'm taking every fight, nigga. You can have it. You can do whatever you want. I'm still fighting. Bulletproof. Come on then.
Fighting, the process of getting beaten up or beating someone else up for a particular purpose. But as cool as that definition sounds, I absolutely hate fighting. And no, not because I'm some pacifist that's secretly strong like I'm Gohan, but no, the reason I hate fighting is because I always lose. And I've been in a couple fights in my lifetime, and not once have I ever won. And yes, you could argue that's a very bad thing, and you could even go as far as to say that I'm a bitch. But
Damn.
it also makes me high.
B-word, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I don't condone fighting, but like if I got to, I got to. But nigga, me personally, I'm keeping shit chill. It's just like, you know what? You got it, gang. I don't even care no more.
Very qualified to talk about the worst types of people to fight. Well, in my case, it'll be more likely to be the worst types of people to get beaten up by. And the first type of
niggas, man, they don't even be looking to fight no more. Everybody pull out everybody get they, you know what I'm saying? They be ready with they shit. It ain't no point in fighting. Folks be ready to switchy.
A person is a very unlikely contender, and I'm talking about none other than plus-sized females. And before you start laughing at me, don't be facaded by the female part, because trust me, their hands are gender neutral. And it low-key confuses me, because fat niggas are some of the coolest people in the world. Not some of, they are the coolest people in the world. They're funny, kind, light-hearted, and they let me fire off a couple jokes. And they don't get too butthurt about it. But plus-size women are the complete polar opposites. Well, in this case, I'm talking about my experiences, especially with the fact they don't let me fire off any fat jokes about them. And I know it's body shaming, and body shaming is wrong. But you can't be a 5'4" individual that's 320 pounds with an egghead build and expect me to not make jokes. Especially if you know about me or know of me. Because it's not like I say to every single plus-size individual that they're a Hall of Fame fridge protector. But if we're sort of close, or your bigness is affecting me, I'm going to body shame. Because unless you have a Gracie Bond player build, why the fuck are you... I'm going to body shame. Because unless you have a Gracie Bond player build...
Damn. Her BBS so big, she need 2 chairs. Why that just jiggle like that? I like that.
Why the fuck are you taking up 2 seats? But even still, I'm nice enough that when I sit next to plus-size people and they take up 1.75 seats, I don't say anything. But it gets to a point where they say to me, can you move over, you're taking up too much room? That I have to tell you.
Ooh, you gotta fight me then. You talking about you a big ass person. We on this small ass flight tucked in like this. You tell me your big ass, your leg damn near on my leg. You taking up my space. You talking about can you move over? Nah, can you slow your fork down, nigga? Can you stop eating? Can you stop eating food? Eat a salad. Go work out. Exercise. And you telling me to move?
For them to reconsider their diet. Have the audacity, have the temerity to tell me to move up and make space for you. Man, nigga, you're taking up 1.75 seats. Like, that's not normal. You should not be taking up that much space. I can't lie, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. I'm just talking about my bad experiences with plus-size people. But now, I'm gonna go into my experience about getting beaten up by a larger individual. So as you can already tell, I'm not the nicest individual when it comes to addressing bigger people. And because of that, it nearly led to my unfortunate demise. So I have this friend, and let's call this friend Michael. Michael used to love bigger women. And when I meant bigger women, I meant they have to be 16 stone big bone. And me and Michael were near this girl called Kiara. And then I said to my friend Michael, look over there, Kiara looks good. And she's big, just like how you like them. And then other people around us heard, joined in, laughed as well, because it was a little inside joke. So then one boy misunderstood the joke and thought I called Kiara fat. So that same boy told Kiara's friend that I called her fat. So keep in mind, I'm across the road. Kiara is not fat. She might have been a little bit big at the time, but she certainly wasn't fat.
Okay.
Her friend, he does track. So I knew she was going to be kind of fast. But I'm a very quick individual and I'm very confident in my speed. But perhaps I was too cocky, because all of a sudden, I saw Kiara and her friend charging at me with speed. And remember how I said Kiara was on the bigger side, but she wasn't fat? The way she was moving was filthy. And obviously I know plus-size people, they get that speed boost when food is around. Trust me, I know. I've met a boy who was 5'4", 320 pounds. When it was lunchtime, the nigga starts moving like he's in peak fitness.
Nigga. Tell me why it always be them anime motherfuckers or the big kids. You be in school, it's lunchtime, niggas over there walking. All you see is motherfuckers damn near racing to be first in line. Or you see niggas at the door waiting for them to open up the calf and shit so they can get their food. It's like, damn, nigga, I don't even want this shit no more, nigga. You that hungry? You that hungry that you trying to be first in line? Everybody getting the same thing, bro. Shit your ass out. Be making me want to trip them sometimes just to see their ass roll or something. Fat ass.
Dude, that's neither here or there. The way Kiara was moving, she was moving like Prime Usain. Her 40-yard at max was a 4-1. Not only was she keeping up with her friend who does track, she was catching up to me. I was running for my life. I was scared shitless. When my shoe fell off, I was like, fuck it, we boo. I kept on running. I was getting a little bit tired. I was slowing down. I looked behind me. I saw the girl that was doing track slow down a little bit. But Kiara, on the other hand, no. She was closing the gap, closing the distance. And next thing you know, she was right behind me. So then I tried to bust a couple corners. I was running away from the dog. I passed one corner.
Sensational.
On that second corner, I take a little breather. I thought they stopped chasing me by now. And then after a couple seconds, they are there. They've grabbed me, pinned me to a wall, and somehow they were able to catch up to me so quickly while also hiding my shoe that fell off, which is also a very key part to this story. So after I was stripped off my shirt, tie, my masculinity, and I was brutally beaten, they started questioning why I called them fat. But then I got...
Nigga, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That nigga not wrong about them big girls. I know it was in elementary. Every nigga done had a story about a big girl that somehow either wanted them or beat up everybody in the room. Cause nigga, she was tired of everybody, big as fuck. Ain't nobody was trying to mess with her, and she just bullied motherfuckers. I ain't had that, but I know a motherfucker that did do that shit.
Confused because I did not call Kiara fat, but when I tried to explain that to them, they didn't believe me. And at this point, you're probably wondering, why didn't I just defend myself and avoid this entire situation? And there's two reasons for that. The first one, because I was raised to never hit women.
True.
And second of all, because the Kiara girl knew some shiesty individuals, and I was not trying to take my chance being sent to Jeanette.
Sweet cheese, nigga. He ain't trying to get dead. That nigga he ain't trying to get dead by her family members.
And Kiara even admitted that when she was questioning me. She even said, if I didn't catch you, I was going to get my cousins who are under 18 that are not worried about going to prison to deal with you. So after hearing that, I was giddy as hell knowing that she got that 10 times speed boost. But let's get back to the shoe now. So to get back to that shoe, I had to make an apology video. So they gave me their phone, opened the camera app, and told me to record my apology. And I thought it was just going to be an easy task. I didn't think it would take too long, but I was very mistaken. So the first time I recorded it, they weren't really feeling it. So they told me to redo it. And then the same thing.
You telling me to record an apology video to run it just to watch the shit back or just show motherfuckers that I apologize? Oh, nigga, I'll run again, nigga. Shit. Have the little pussy ass shoe. I don't even want it. Why in the world am I doing this? Bro, you know what? We're out of here. I'm throwing my bag at y'all. Distraction. We out. You gonna be like, damn, where did it go? Shit, I'm in the vents.
Thing happened the second time. And then by the third time, they told me to pull out my phone and record it on my phone. And then I thought to myself, not only am I apologizing on cams, but I'm being made to apologize with my own phone. The temerity, the sheer audacity. But guess what? I knew to keep those thoughts inside my head. And while I was having those thoughts, I was recording that video like a good boy on my own phone. Shut the fuck up and obeyed like a good individual. And as a result, this video was produced.
Obviously, I'm sorry for all the rude stuff I've said to you today, and I promise I will never ever say it again.
And on that traumatic day, I was emasculated. I was completely stripped of my masculinity. My manhood
They
was
dead ass
completely
posted this
violated.
shit?
On that morning, I left home a man. But when I came back home, my pronouns were they, them. But still, I'm grateful for the valuable lesson I learned that day. And it was that you should never ever play around with no fat people. Because they will rock your shit, and in the worst way possible. So I don't care.
Nigga, if the man actually fat, like that one gent that was up in that lift car, that motherfucker that fat, I ain't even gotta run. I'll just tippy toe. She ain't gonna catch me. He ain't gonna catch me. If that motherfucker really big for real, they ain't gonna catch me. I ain't worried.
If they're built like an obscure One Piece character, I'd advise you to not say anything rude to them. And that's almost the same with the thugs. But the consequences for saying something bad about the thugs is a lot more severe, because they will threaten to end your life or just straight up take your life. And you can't really do anything about it. And this perfectly leads to why one of the worst types of people to fight on this earth are thugs. So unlike the fat people, beating them up isn't really the issue. It's more so the aftermath of fighting them. Because if you do beat them in a fight, they are going to get their GBG. Their inventory is going to be completely full with different types of tools, items and resources for the sole purpose of hurting you. And a lot of these shiesty individuals, they see red when they get vexed.
Yo.
So they are going to wipe you off the face of the earth. But I've spoken about the thugs quite a bit on my channel, so we're not going to delve too deep into them. So now we're going to move on to the people that have nothing to lose. These types of people here are nothing.
Bro, these niggas, bro, they dead ass will fight till the sun come up. It's like, these niggas don't give a fuck. They can get laid down tonight. They don't care. They know what's gonna happen. They still don't care.
Like the thugs or the fat people, because they're in their own league. Because with the people who have nothing to lose, they will beat you. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the greatest fighter of all time. You could be wrestling bears since you were 3 years old, like your name's Khabib. It doesn't matter. They will end your life. They will defeat you. They will absolutely batter you.
I ain't gonna lie, that man need a cut. Let me get you right here with it. Zzz. Hold on. Zzz. 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 I got you, bro. I got you.
And it's a simple reason for that. They are going to fight you with their 100%. Because their whole purpose is going to be to beat you. Maybe even take it farther. By ending your life. You on the other hand, unless you're a trained fighter, you will not stand a chance. And even if you're a trained fighter, one of the best, like you're in the UFC, you're gonna lose regardless. These people here, don't even bother fighting them. Because these niggas here have all types of hyper armor. They don't feel pain. You can't stop them. They are going to fuck you up. And they have no regard for the repercussions, your life or their life. They just want to
see, I don't condone the whole use of tools.
Hurt you.
But like, if it's a person that you can tell does not give a fuck, he's okay with nothing to lose. Hey, you know what? Use your tool, cause I sure would. Nigga, we're not doing that. You have nothing to lose. Oh, good. I'm straight. You got it.
And you just don't have that same dog inside of you. I wouldn't even call that a dog. They have Satan's spawn inside of them. You can't compete with that. They're a whole cliche anime MC, but if they lost their entire family and had nothing to fight for, and instead of it being a shonen anime, it's a seinen. And let me ask you again, are you sure you want to fight a nigga like that?
Hell no.
If you see an individual that's not all the way mentally there, don't beef him or her. Because the gender doesn't matter. They will rock your shit regardless. So if you know someone like that, stand clear of them. But hey, that's a wrap. This video's taken way too long, but it was worth it. I genuinely like making videos for you all, and it pains me.
Yeah, nigga, if you finna fight someone, make sure they mentally there, cause if they not, your life is fucked.